Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now let us take a look at the solutions for multiple choice question on page 244 until 247 in this practice book. So question number 1 asked you, okay, which of the following conditions is used to test whether weight is in between 50 and 90 inclusive. Inclusive meaning you have the value 50, okay, or 90, not 51 or 89. Okay, so the keyword here is, you see, and so you might want to test example one value. Let us just assume that you have value 80. So take a look at the answer A. Okay, if weight, which is 80, is 80 greater than 50, this is false. Okay, this is false. Weight is 80. 80 is true. Okay, and weight is less than 90. Okay, this is true. Okay, so true and true is true, right? Okay, this is correct. What about B? Okay, if weight is less than 50, so 80 less than 50 is false. Okay, false, and you have and false, and weight greater than or equal to 90, it is false. Okay, false and false, it is false. Okay, it will not test the weight between these two values. Okay, what about C? If, okay, looking at the what we call statement here, this is not according to the syntax of C++, so this is a no. Okay, this is not the right way for you to write the condition. The right way is for you to use the this is the operator. Okay, you need to use the operand, operator, and operand, okay, followed by the relational or logical operator. Okay, next one, D, if weight is less than or equal to 50. Okay, if you have the value 80, then this is false. Okay, or the keyword or, okay, or weight is greater than or equal to 90, this is false. Okay, false or false is false, so it will not go into the statement after the if condition. Okay, so the right statement for you to use is A. Okay, next one, what is the value of variable total after the last statement? Okay, so line number 16, you have total, so let's just write this total with the value 0. Okay, so you execute this statement, assume that at the location total you have the value 0. Okay, if, okay, total is not 0, total is 0, so this is false because total is 0, right? If it is false, then this will not be executed, right? Then it will, the control will go to line number 19. Total is total plus 7. Total is now 7. Okay, so see our total. Total is 7. All right. Okay, next one. What is the output given by the following code fragment? Okay, now line number 15, you have sum is 50. Okay, next one, num is 30. Okay, next, if num less than sum, num is 30, is 30 less than 50. Is it correct? 30 less than 50. Yes, it is correct. It is correct. 50 is less than 30 is less than 50. So if it is correct, then you do this. You do this. Sum is sum plus num. So sum is sum plus num. 50 plus 30, you get 80. Right? So since you have executed this part, then you don't have to go to the else. So this one, line number 21, belongs to else. So you don't do this. Okay. But the statement after this one, line number 22, the control will be passed to line number 22. Okay. So sum is sum plus 10. Sum is now sum plus 10. Sum becomes 90. So see out sum is 90. Okay. Now, notice that even though you see that the statements here are kind of what we call arranged in an orderly fashion, like they as if they belong to a group, kan? But it is not. Only line number 21 belongs to else, not line number 22. Unless you have the block statement, kan? If you have the block statement, then the whole statements in the block statement belongs to the else lah. Alright? Okay, take note on that. So the correct answer is C. Next one. What is the output given by the following code fragment? Now let's do the tracing. X is 0. You have a variable or a location called X with the value 0. Done. Check. If X is greater than 0, 0 is 0 greater than 0? No. No, then this will not be executed. Can this will not be executed? So leaving the control to line number 19. Line number 19 is X is X plus 1. X is now 1. Okay, done this one. Next, check. If X equals to 0, okay, X is 1 equals to 0. No. If it is no, then line number 21 will not be executed. Okay. Next one, line number, the control will go to line number 22. Check if X greater than 3. Now X is 1. Is 1 greater than 3? No. No, then this will not be executed. Right. Okay. Since this is false, okay, so the control will go to line number 24, go to the else. So else X is X plus 4, X becomes 5. See our X is 5. Okay. Next, which of the following is true about the expression at line 16? Okay, line 16 here. Okay, here. So you have the expression or the condition here. It asks you which one statement is true about expression. So about expression here. So A, it must be a variable or integer expression. This is correct. Correct. So in a way you can have like switch age or switch 14 gitu. Okay. Next one. Next one, it can contain floating point value. No, it cannot contain 14.0. No. Okay. The variable expression cannot be of type char. Cannot be of type char. Wait. It can be of type char. Yes. Okay. The statement switch is valid. This is not correct. You cannot have the expression like this one. Okay. So coming back to A and C, the variable expression cannot be of type char. This is cannot be of type char. This is incorrect. Okay, this is not true. Not true. Okay, so not true. Okay, it must be a variable or integer expression. This is true. This is not true. This is false. This is also false. So the answer is A. Okay, it must be a variable or integer expression. Okay, you may also have like A plus B. Okay, so if A is for example, A is 1, B is 4, so you may have the value 5. Then you have to check on the cases. Okay, next one. What is the output of the following code fragment? Okay, so the code fragment, line number 15, you have num is 10. Okay, then you check, is num equals to 20? No. If it is no, then this will not be executed. Okay, so the control will now be passed to line number 19, see out good. So on your screen, you will be expected to see good displayed. Okay, then you have a space about 8 spaces, okay, indentation. Okay, and then see out fair. Next one, fair will be printed. So you may expect good and fair to be printed, right? Next one, number 7. What is the output of the following code fragment? Okay, num is 1. You have num with the value 1. Okay, then you check, is num, which is 1, is 1 equals to 0? No. Okay, no. Then no, this will not be executed. Okay, instead it will go to bye-bye. Okay, while this is false, can false, it will not go to here. Okay, it will go to otherwise. Okay, so bye-bye will be displayed. Right, next one. What is the output of the following code fragment? Okay, num is 1, so you have variable num. Okay, now num is assigned to, notice that the assignment. Okay, so num is assigned to, in this case you will be comparing. Okay, you'll be assigning, actually you'll be assigning value. So num is 1, 1 is assigned to. Okay, if you compare, 1 is assigned to, but in actually it will not assign 1 is assigned to. Instead it will assign num is assigned to. So this num here will be assigned to. Okay, the problem is when it is assigned as 2, it is treated as true. It will be treated as true. Okay, why is it treated as true? Because 2 is a non-zero. Non-zero is treated as true. If it is 0, okay, it is treated as false. So when you assign, okay, to 2 is non-zero, so it will be treated as true. So since this is true, then high will be displayed on your screen. Okay, next one. What will be the value of x and y after the execution of the following code fragment? So line number 18, you have x is 10, y is 20. Okay, now you check, is x 10? Is 10 less than 10? Is 10 less than 10? This is false. False. If this is false, then you see the block here, this will not be executed because the control will not go into this part. Okay. Next one, control will go to line number 25. So line number 25 says x is x plus 10. X is now 20. So leaving you with the value x is 20, y is 20. X 20, y is 20. So the answer is C. Okay. Last one. What will be the value of num after the execution of the following code fragment? So you have these values. Okay, now let's take a look at line number 18. If, okay, sekiranya x is 2, sekiranya 2 greater than y is 3. Is this true? 2 greater than 3? No, it is false. If it is false, then this if will not be executed. Okay, this if will not be executed. So you see, this else belongs to this if. Kan? So if this is false, the if here will not be executed along with the else. So not executed, not executed. Okay. So this is false, then it will go to the else. Control will go to else. Else if a is 2, is a greater than y is a is 5, sorry, a is 5, is 5 greater than y is 3. Is 5 greater than 3? Yes. If it is yes, then num is a. Okay, num is a will be executed. So num just now num is a is 5. So num is assigned 5. Okay, and then since this is true, then this will not be executed. This will not be executed. So leaving you with line number 27. See out num. So num is 5. Okay, so actually you have to be very, very attentive with this one. You have to know the flow. Okay, and you have to check on the condition very, very properly. Okay. Next one. Oh, that's it. Okay, thanks for watching.